Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions.
Just know if it stops at random,
You must have
I'll be
countless
trying to
questions,
keep
but our rather urgent
parts
matter
going as
first.
fast as possible.
Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Alright, beat his ass so he can't remember who the fuck he is. Got
Dr.
you.
Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by...
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, Your Ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Perhaps I should consider the offer from that Callaghan fellow.
Oh, it's my boy. What's poppin', bro? What's brackin'?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Goodbye, Milton.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really?
Yo, who grandma is this?
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood
Hey, little mama, you
transfusion
got something in that
technique.
bat? You got cake?
Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see.
You got cake?
Well, I'm a little surprised,
No.
but I suppose
Okay.
I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is
I'll be right back.
convinced it is the future.
I am back, baby.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm sorry to hear that, love.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippets. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Have you heard rumors of anything underhand going on here at the hospital?
No, Doctor. Never.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Guys, there's a hospital.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
That's love. That's love right there, bro. I don't care what anyone says. That's love. That's love.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings within the hospital?
I don't have time for such nonsense, Doctor. I've work to do.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings within the hospital?
I don't have time for such nonsense, Doctor. I've work to do.
Blackmail is a serious matter, Nurse Hawkins.
Everything is serious around here, Dr. Reed. Starting with patients who need me.
Are you certain? You seem nervous.
If you have something in mind, just speak up, Doctor. Otherwise, stop breathing down my neck.
Damn, my bad, baby girl. Shit.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
What do I get from eating your ass?
A giant morgue
The pain. It's near.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she should.
We got a thing going on. And it's much too strong. I'm sorry, y'all.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
I just love that song. The fact that she's called Miss Jones, like, yo, come on. Y'all know that when y'all parents be hearing Miss Jones pop on, even though that was a little cover, if y'all family heard Miss Jones pop on, y'all know that was getting freaky in that bed.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's
I'm
no
the
need
devil,
for alarm,
bitch.
madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know
Can I
how long
smack
I've been a
this
patient
bitch?
here. You
Can-
No, just give me a kiss.
Alright, I got cleared to smack a bitch. Come here, bitch.
Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you.
She looks like a
You know what goes on here
She
better than
Karen.
any other patient.
She the old 1978
Better than any
type of
patient
Karen.
nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts is a poor sod's fame.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery,
Thank you,
then?
goddess.
Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital.
I'm Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
I'll come back to you, Wilma. I'll start with her later. I need to talk with these people. Because eventually I'll eat you. Snapping all y'all blood.
I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get.
Just look at me.
You'll agree with that, I'm sure.
Look at me compared to your ugly ass.
But I have
I'm all up in a
you,
coat, suit and tie. I look sexy as fuck. Why you over here wearing all white, looking like a pussy?
Courting the press.
The doctor.
I don't give a fuck if he's a doctor. I'm a doctor too. I'm a surgeon. Look at me. I'm all fucking shining and glistening. Look at him. Raggedy. Now, what woman wants that?
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea,
he's talking
but over
shit.
time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Sorry about that. Just needed some water, y'all. Y'all know how it is, getting thirsty and whatnot. The thirst is real.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Have you heard about any blackmail going on in this hospital?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
You still look like an ugly ass, shriveled old man. You don't want to fight with me, bro. I beat your ass. I'd stomp your little ass in that chair. I'd Spartan kick you back in that position. Looking like a scrawny old youngster. While I'm out here shining and glistening looking like Goku. What you want? Better yet, I look more like Vegeta than anything. What's up? What's poppin'? What's brackin'? What's brackin'? Let's get it brackin' in here, bro. How you doing, sir?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland.
Thoreau.
I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
I named my middle son. My son's middle name about to be Thoreau. Give him a fancy ass name.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the
Let me get on
transfusion
this side.
process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's
Sway
just
side
a
to side
question
like I do.
of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
He's a good man
Goodbye,
overall.
Dr. Strickland.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
You, Mr. Riddick.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
I feel that. I feel that. I'm a hard-working person myself. So if I was ever in your position, I'd hate being in that moment.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Have you heard talk of any blackmail here at the hospital?
No, nothing.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Hey,
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Words to calm the children.
Measly 800.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Girl, I thought this was a whole ass person. I thought Dash was just chilling under the blankets.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Have you heard rumors of blackmail going on in this hospital?
Dr. Reed, are you trying to take advantage of me?
Of course not, Mrs. Goswick. I'm just curious.
Well, go be curious somewhere else, please.
Damn, woman.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Hey, Mortimer, let me talk to you a little, bro.
Good evening.
Wait,
I'm
so
Dr.
describe
Reed.
yourself in one word.
Can I help at all?
No.
Really?
Suicidal.
Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Have you heard rumors about blackmail in this hospital?
No.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. time with me.
He is a very sad man.
I'm so tired. Will this shift never end? My sweet girl.
Do not cough in public, preventing disease. Careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, and spread influenza. Spread by droplet spray from the nose and throat. Do not cough in public. COVID. This is pre-COVID, people. That's that vid getting in them. Don't cough on me. I don't want to catch Rona.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your time.
So was your mama last night on my dick, bitch. I need to stop. I got problems, bro.
Someone's poached my blanket. Oh, the cold will be my death.
Someone bring her a goddamn blanket, bro.
Disgust on every street corner.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan. Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
For real? We just giving people that? Alright, boys. We about to go whoop some ass and smoke grass afterwards. Let's get it. So today's episode is going to be a little longer because tomorrow I have work. So I want to give you guys as much, and I mean it, as much of this game as possible. So I might be running back-to-back episodes. Who knows? I'm gonna start trying to do some each night, but I get home a little late. Y'all know 7 to 7 can really kill a person.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Give me that blood. delicious. Tasty. Strawberry jam. Give me some of that cranberry juice. Oh, lay the fuck down. Oh, my back meat. Give me some of that cranberry. Give me that cranberry juice, boy. Cranberry. I never understood how to equip things yet, so I'm gonna be working that out eventually. Fuck it, let's take him out. What the fuck? Give me that cranberry juice, motherfucker. Yeah, you like that?
What sort of creature is this?
Oh damn, he smacked the shit out of me. He said, "Come here, bitch." So we got werewolves in this game? That's what I'm dealing with too? What is this, Twilight? You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. Yeah, if I'm stuck in a room filled by healing light and someone decides to take a stake to my throat, or it's really supposed to be heart, but still, I'd be too weak to, you know, fight back. Unless you turn it upside down. Oh, what a relief it is to say that I'm tired of it. I'm sorry. Come on, fight me.
What sort of creature is this?
Damn! Yo, he is beating my ass! I got pieced up, son. Hold on. I got pieced up, son. If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fast way to evolve. Okay, well, still, I'm not going to eat anybody. Citizens are actually needing to stay alive because of me, because I'm just that sexy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna like just feed on people. I mean, look at me. My suit and tie, don't I look sexy? Don't I look fire? Lucifer could take some notes from me. Alright. It's ass whooping time.
What sort of creature is this?
Give me that neck meat, boy. Alright, so I got a strategy. I'm gonna have to really utilize that dodge effect. I'm gonna have to beat him down, drink his blood. Then I have to commence to keep stunning this man. He must be broken. He is going to feel the wrath of these hands. You know what I'm saying? Fire is a weapon of choice, brothers. Burn the beast is still way to destroy it. Okay, but still, I'm gonna have to run Faye with this ugly ass mutt. So let's do it. But I still need to get my hands on that gun. So I think what I have to do is I need to go to my office, switch out my weapons, because I don't think I carry all that stuff on me. It immediately goes right to my office. Come on, boy. Get down here.
What sort of creature is this?
Shit! Oh, shit! I'm gonna have to bitch block. Run! Give me that blood. Ah. Oh shit, no! Heal. Heal. Give me that neck meat. Yeah. You want to play with the big dogs, big boy. Give me that neck. I fucking died! What? I dodged. That was gay. But I got your move set down, bro. I'm on your ass. That's fine. That's fine. I was... I can't say I was close, but I know his move set. So once I lock on him, that's it. I got his ass. I'm on that ass, boy. Can I do it with full health? Probably not. But can I do it making some health out of my own blood? Yes.
It's the lettuce, excuse me.
Alright. Need a hit of this vape serum.
Don't make me toss it.
Don't vape unless you already smoke and you just want to, like, have an easier approach to it. Get your punk ass down here.
What sort of creature is this?
Look at that neck. I want all of it. Alright, so it's doable. It is doable. I just need to stop being stupid. Alright, let's do it.
There's so many snakes. Give me all the snakes. I want them.
Like watermelons. Do 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 do.
What sort of creature is this?
What? Wow, that's cheesed, dude.
Combination of like the bang and
I just got the. He just smacked the bitch out of me. Wow. Wow. He just smacked the dog shit out of me, dog. I was working him, but he's like
just kind of sticks like so.
puny human.
Come here, Dino boy. You gonna cuddle?
Before I walk in there,
Who dying? Who dead?
I am. Twice. I'm gonna charge my vapes for the next day because I just.
That rappers. I hate that rappers.
Because old boy just looked me right in the eyes and said, I'm gonna give you that work. So I'm gonna go ahead, charge my stuff for tomorrow. I'm gonna leave my controller charging for now. When I'm done recording, I'll take it off charge.
I don't like how it makes you look straight. You're not gonna look like a zebra.
What sort of creature is this?
Damn, I tried to dash away. I walked right into that one. I walked right into that one. Is this the first boss fight to beat my ass? Alright.
Tokyo Ghoul cat version.
Neko? Is that what you're thinking of? A Neko?
No, a Nico? A Nico? Is that
Neko, Nico. Are you talking about how Japanese people call the cats? Or cat people?
Yeah, cat people.
Neko.
No. I've been like fucking days. Like I threw up like twice these 2 days. I wanna cry.
I am not ready for this. I'll be right back to whoop your ass. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Put my ass in the air and stretch out. It's not helping.
I'll be right back to fold you in a minute.
Bro, I try to be a cat and like stretch out and I have someone like pet my butt. That's not working. Nothing's working. You know why it wasn't working? Because no one's gonna pet my booty. That's why it didn't work. There's like a space station.
How do I lose to even lower beings?
It's not as cute as the zigzag, but you know, it's still cute. It's not my favorite.
Golly, bro, I'm getting my shit worked, dog.
He lied to me.
We are no longer part of the cycle of life and death. We are undead, my friend. We are... I don't know what that was. The enemy?
I guess there's one way to hit the booty.
Look, I ain't got time for you, dog.
I'll see. I haven't tried, so.
Give me that blood back. What the fuck, mate? Well, fuck me then. Shit.
Daddy, chill.
I just got fucked in the ass.
Don't you always get fucked in the ass?
No. Only on Tuesdays.
Daddy, chill.
Sometimes Wednesdays if they're feeling up to it. And they know who they are. I just got butt raped by skulls. I don't know how I feel about that. This is like prison all over again. I can't find the thug to search for his corpse. Give me your neck, me boy. What? Yeah, give me your blood next. That is not fair. Give me the neck. Pieces of shit. Give me this. I just really can't do shit because, like, I have no proper weapons. This blade that I have could do some damage, but that stake, I need to change it out for a gun or something. Something that will drop a bitch. Can we hurry up?
We've dodged death so many times. Oswald.
Wish there was a way to fast travel to my room, but there obviously isn't. Can I get, like, roller skates? I wish those were invented back then. Let's see. Does this show me how to controls? How do I switch one? Just tap it again. Switch. Man. Alright, so let me go back down and try this again. I'm not getting my ass worked over by this asshole. Also, this music is just really... It's not showing me how to switch whatsoever. I've gotten weapons picked up, but it's not letting me switch them the way that I want to switch them. So if they could change that in the game to where you could openly select that. Now someone could probably teach me how to do that, but I need you to openly select the fact that like a selection wheel. I would love that. That would have been so much better than me struggling to figure out how to tab over and use a different weapon.
sort of creature is this?
Your neck me. No. That's fucking stupid. God, fuck you, man. I can't change weapons. I can't do none of that. None of it. What is this? Someone, somewhere, teach me what I need to know. Cause this ain't it, bro. This is not it, dog. I can't keep doing it.
I just now posted a picture of myself on my page.
Switch to main weapon hand. Do I press X and screw? I am pressing the button. This is the gayest thing I've ever seen. I don't get it. I do not. As y'all can see, it says,
whoa.
Tap.
She has the Bowsette dress. God damn it. I've been wanting that dress. Oh shit, she all went the fuck over there. I was wondering where that was coming from. Only 10 hours. Yeah. But with big baby faces come big baby boobies. So.
What sort of creature is this?
Nothing I do. Nothing I do. I can't switch weapons. So if anyone's going to tell me, try switch your weapons, I can't switch weapons. Oh, this has never made me so mad. This has never made me so mad that a game doesn't, like... I've checked the controls, too. I'm using a directional pad. If I had a fucking hand cam and everything, I'd show you I'm mashing the buttons. This is literally gayer than AIDS. This is literally gayer than AIDS, bro. Wow. I am dying quick to a game's own fucking malfunction. Alright, that's it. We're gonna have to be thug about this.
What sort of creature is this?
That was the first time I seen myself get halfway. Wow. God. Alright, so we're just gonna literally... I guess I have to really be aggressive on this. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it, because that seems to be the only thing that fucking works around here. When in doubt, thug it out, right? Right? Who's with me?
Hooters are like fucking weird shit.
I swear, if there is an upgrade that I have to get in order to fucking switch my weapons, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That will be the end of this gameplay. That will be the end of this gameplay. I will contact the fucking people and be pissed off about this, because that better not be in the second game. Because there is a huge blood penalty that I get every time I die.
What sort of creature is this?
I wasn't talking shit. You know, the reason why it sounded like I was talking shit is because you're sensitive. Oh, yeah, okay. If you understand, then that's fine. Oh shit.
Suffering is part of a mortal condition. The pain will never stop. Yeah, like the pain of playing this game that sucks. You know, I want to go for a drive now. I want to go clear my head before I ever come back to this game after this. If I manage to, by some sheer wisdom, beat this boss, I'm gonna eat a fucking sandwich. That will be my treat.
I need it.
Or I'll go get a milkshake from Sonic's, bro.
You know what I need, bro?
To love me?
Girl over here acting like she on Savage and shit.
What sort of creature is this?
No. Give me your blood. I'm just gonna stun him, bite him, use the blood powers I got, stun him, bite him. I'm gonna have to play like a little bitch.
Sean Mike Cole.
I never thought that I would have to do this. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it has come to this.
What sort of creature is this?
Give it over. I could really use a risk right now, bro. I really could use a wish right now. Like, shit, bro. Fuck me, right? Like, this man says every time you walk in my den, I'm gonna continue to dick you down, no fucking lube, and you're gonna enjoy it.
Okay.
You cramping? See if your online niggas can comfort you. Shit. One time for the birthday bit, two times for the LA hoes. Wait.
What sort of creature is this?
I dodged. I fucking dodged. What was that? What was that, game? Are y'all so stuck in PS3 that y'all can't check to see if I dodged or not? Are y'all still stuck on those PS3 games? Let me know. Let me fucking know. Fuck.
What sort of creature is this?
going. What? From a growl? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro, but you're gonna have to hold on by the edge of your fucking seat, because I obviously can't save you. I'm not Captain Save a Nigga today.
Shooting stars. Right now, wish right now, wish right now. Airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. Really use a wish right now.
Please stop.
Right now,
Stop.
right now.
Stop. 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 I know you can do way better than that. Stop playing. I'm gonna have to divorce you.
And
I'm divorcing your ass.
will always love you. Hey yo, bro.
Rats. Had to pop a Capri Sun real quick. Bye, bad boy.
Annoying ass little bitches who fucking eat shit.
What sort of creature is this?
And I want to have a nasty. Go ahead, nasty ass bitch. Let's go. Nasty ass
Give me your neck. How does that miss?
Caillou. Each day I grow some more.
You realize my headset picks up all of that, so this video is definitely going down, right?
Sorry.
I just want you to know that.
Sorry, damn.
At this point, I just don't even give a fuck anymore. I've lost my fucking will to live. I fucking lost my will to live, bro. I don't even want to play this game no more. That's how badly he broke me. Damn it. That's how badly I'm hurt. My fucking soul, baby. My fucking heart. No, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. Until I beat his ass. I'm gonna keep trying.
I will try after you. I bet I could beat his ass. Wishio, you son of a bitch. Where you at? Where you been at?
What sort of creature is this?
About to break a controller. I'm about to break a controller. I'm about to break. Alright. I'm gonna have to end it there. Because any more of this, if y'all see me next time, I'm probably gonna beat him off camera. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. No.
Let me try.
No.
Let me
I
try.
am quitting.
Let me try.
Any longer, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Let me try. Let me try. Ow!
Are you... Thank you all for watching.
Let me play. Let me try.
Nah.
Let me try.
Thank y'all all for
Let me try.
watching.
Let me
We'll
try.
try later.
Ugh.